Welcome back to another Alliance War. For Loki, we're currently rank 19 in the Master bracket. It sure does feel good to be back in Masters. And this war, we're going to be taking on XxX Shield. And you guys already know who I'm taking into this war. The one, the only, the indestructible, the royal family queen? Is she the... I'm not too good with the actual story, but it's Medusa, and she's being carried by Karnak and Black Bolt, of course. Or really, they're just holding up her hair, because she's going to be doing all of the heavy lifting this war. This first node up is a 5-star Cosmic Champion. I have no clue who it's going to be, but if we take a look at the actual nodes itself, it's just armor and champion boost, and you know, just armor and some stats. Really, the definition of a diversity node right here. And of course, you know, having Medusa, I'm going to be able to cut through that little bit of armor that the node has. So yeah, this node is going to be very, very easy for me. Not going to boost up for this one. And just going to try my best to not accidentally get stunned by this guy's L1. So I do 4-hit combos just to dash back and just really make sure that I'm not going to get stunned. Give myself plenty of time to evade the L1. Get the armor shatter going, and things should be wrapped up here pretty soon. Going to bait out one more special here. Go in for the combo, and Ronin is down. So, like I said, really just a diversity fight. No sweat on that first one. I don't even know what champion you could stick on that node for it to be a difficult fight. I'm sure one exists. I'm sure you know, sometimes that node can, you know, catch somebody off guard or something like that, but not for my Medusa. All right, so next fight up is a 4-star Science Champion, and you know what? I don't know if I can handle a 4-star Science Champion, so I'm backing out. I'm letting somebody else take this fight. And we can move on for the rest of my path here. Given the chance, guys, I will leech something fierce. I will take any opportunity to get out of doing a fight that I can, basically. Alright, so we're going to take this next fight here. This is a 5-star Mystic. And we've got the Power Gain, Power Start 1, Mystic Ward, which really doesn't matter because I don't have any kind of nullifying effects. It's really just the extra Power Gain that can make this fight annoying. I'm not really too sure who I'm going to be seeing here. I was fairly certain that this war, we already saw a Morningstar and Dormammu in their boss island. I think Dormammu was the final boss and Morningstar was the mini, if I'm not mistaken. So I was fairly certain it wasn't going to be one of those two. I mean, it's definitely not Morningstar because we don't see the persistent charges. But it could possibly be a Dormammu. Not every single alliance runs full diversity. And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, man, if this is Dormammu, you know what, like this is another close war. I really don't want to take that risk. The invulnerability boost was in the store. Let me go ahead and pop one of these things just in case I get hit with an L3. I can, you know, survive that L3. So yeah, let me go ahead and pop that, and let's get this fight underway. And it turns out that it's Unstoppable Colossus, and I'm thinking, okay, Unstoppable Colossus, this fight shouldn't be too bad. However, on occasion, Unstoppable Colossus can be a royal pain in the ass if he's not willing to throw a special, which thankfully he throws his L2 from across the room right there. I was very, very happy that this guy was willing to throw that L2 just then. But sometimes this guy's a pain in the ass, and you get backed up against the wall, and then, you know, between getting pushed back from him not throwing his special, and then all the time where he's unstoppable, it can be kind of an annoying fight. So I was happy to have that invulnerability boost to kind of get my back. But he goes down. He goes down nice and quick. Got that armor shatter up nice and early. He only threw one special the entire fight. And yeah, that is a wrap for Unstoppable Colossus. 24 hits. Imagine if he was always that easy in like Labyrinth of Legends or something, right? Alright, anyway, next node is a 5-star Tech Champion. And this is, of course, the Power Shield node. We got Power Gain, Enhanced Special 2, and Power Shield, meaning he only takes damage when being hit by a special attack. Plus, he has all this extra armor as well. So we're going to go in here with Medusa as always, and I could shut this fool down as soon as I get an armor shatter on him. He's not going to be gaining any power. He's not going to be gaining any analysis charges. So that is the goal, just to get his armor shattered as quickly as I possibly can. I make a little bit of a mistake here and actually get clipped by the end of that L1, so that invulnerability boost didn't go to waste completely. Not that that would have killed me or anything, but hey, at least it saved me that one bit of damage. But now he's armor shattered, so my objective here is just to get to an L2 as quickly as I possibly can, hit him with the L2, and hope that it does enough damage to finish him off. My Furies are ticking away here. It's of course much better if you can get the L2 with the 6 Furies, but if you keep an eye on that, they are ticking down, and now I have no Furies, but after this combo, should have 1 Fury at least, so I just go ahead and pop it while he has the Armor Shatter up, and it's not enough to kill him. If I could have gotten in faster to where, I had all those 6 Furies, he definitely would have died to that, but doesn't matter a whole lot. I get back to an L1 and finish the job. So Sentinel down. I'm sure that feels good for some of you who really hate fighting Sentinel, whether it's in Alliance War or Alliance Quest, Map 5, or wherever you're seeing this guy. Medusa is the answer. Medusa is the answer. Alright, so next fight up, this is a 5-star mutant champion. And we've got the persistent charge here, and I'm thinking that this is going to be a bishop. I'm going to click on his profile in just a second here to show you. But we've got brute force, enhanced special 2, and of course, poison, but I'm poison immune, so I'm not too worried about that. The key here is just to watch out for 2 things, really. One, the brute force, I have to hit him like once every 6 seconds to keep that degen off of me. It's okay to take a little bit of degen, but it does add up pretty quick, so I'm trying to get in a decent amount of hits. And then the other thing is I would like to push him to an L2 if at all possible. If I can get him to an L2, I feel much more comfortable dodging that L2. Plus the L1, it's kind of hard to punish, which you're going to see in this fight. And then also just the energy damage. You take a lot of damage whenever you block after taking that L1. The L1 itself doesn't deal a whole lot, but then he gains that energy damage that kind of goes through your block. And that damage could add up pretty quick. It's pretty nasty, especially for somebody like me who doesn't really rely on intercepting and relies more on blocking. So yeah, I want to push him to an L2 if at all possible. Now, you are going to see an L1 get fired off here in just a moment, and I want you guys to watch how quickly I try to go in after the final hit, yet he still evades it. He still gets that dexterity. So it's pretty hard to punish that L1. I think in the future, to avoid risking getting parried or something like that, I'm just going to back off and get a parry stun off my own. Now, I'm actually going to, because he's almost dead here, I'm not going to push him over to an L2. I'm just going to try to get one last parry in right here. And that should do it. I should have enough damage to close out the fight, and I do, and Bishop goes down. So all in all, not too hard of a fight. None of these fights were really anything too crazy to deal with this time around. Luckily, I had the answer for the final 2 fights. But that's going to do it for this war, guys. Thank you very much for watching. The next one is actually against MMXIV, so stay tuned for that one. We did go ahead and win this war, but it was a tight one as always. All these wars are so close. So good war to you guys over in XxX, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.